Welcome, my Sagittarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 7-card draw. What do I need shadow read for this full moon to new moon in May 2022? I'm your reader, Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle, link in the description box, creator on Patreon, patreon.com/Drawing the Circle. I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hi. I love that so much, and I hope you're all enjoying it too. But if you are new to the channel, let's get down to business here. A 7-card draw is 1 card from 7 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. So not a timeless read, a timed reading. In this case, a waning moon from full to new in May 2022. Sorry, I didn't know if that was a spider or a piece of cat hair. I know you probably couldn't see it on camera. I was like, is a spirit manifesting in front of me? Oh no, it's just a little piece of something floating in the air. Weird. That distracted me. It's been a very Mercury retrograde day. I had to fix my thermostat in my house. It's like, okay, let's reset everything. So bear with me. I am a Virgo. Ruled by Mercury. My beloved Sagittarians, let's look at this astrological timeline. The full moon in Scorpio, Monday, May 15th, 12:13 a.m. What I'm going to do, Eastern time. I am in New York, if you can't tell. What I do is 11:30 p.m. on Sunday to 12:30 a.m. on Monday. That is the witching hour. A half hour in each, a foot in each day. Yeah, edge witch. And then, of course, whatever you cast for, then we go into the releasing, the letting go, the purging, the shadow work, the forgiveness, the alchemy to the new moon in Gemini. Monday, May 30th, 7:30 a.m., which is amazing. You can wake up in that energy, light your torch, and wave it for the new moon on Monday. As the fires dance through the night, I staged the whole day with a lonely satellite. Simon Le Bon White courtesy telephone. Yeah, who's Generation X cope. Let's try and have fun with this read, all right? Because there's a lot going on planet Earth with the Ukraine and Roe versus Wade. This is a timed reading, so I can talk about this stuff here. I don't talk about world events, usually in timeless reads, at the time of this recording. So do know that your shadow work is contributing to the healing of humanity, right? I don't know how much animals and plants, have shadows, psychological Jungian-based shadows, but humans certainly do. So as we do our own internal alchemy, manifesting our highest and best selves into physical form, heaven on earth, right? Embodying the higher self, walking the golden timeline, whatever you want to call it, you are helping all of humanity heal, because the truth is we're all one. So I'm going to try and keep this light. I'm going to try and keep this fun, because it is shadow work. Spoonful of raw organic honey to make the medicine go down here at Drawing the Circle, but we're going to feel it out. And I love my Saggies. I guess that's about it. General read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to see other possible timelines of things you're going to have to release, let go of, do the alchemy, the forgiveness, all that stuff. I guess that's about it. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can so that you fulfill your role in the universe's plan, because the universe always has a plan no matter how things appear to be. And your heart's desires are invaluable, essential to this world healing. Shall we? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Here we go. Using the Caroline Mace archetype deck, I call upon the collective pantheons of angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, ascended masters of the General Assembly, the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, the spirit animals, and totems, as well as the pantheon of all pantheons, all traditions, lineages, and cultures. Please, what is the dominant 8th chakra archetype? The soul power being alchemized from lead to gold, pain to peace, shadow to light, toxic to healthy, and fulfillment of their sacred contract. And cross watchers, and if you can get some info for them to give them some understanding what's going on with the Sagittarius asses, yeah, that affects every chakra underneath it, what they attract, what they repel, according to what their soul needs, not always what their ego wants. This full to new May 2022. Ooh, the detective archetype. Oh, the little gray cells. I'm a bit of an Agatha Christie addict at this point in my life, meaning I listen to one pretty much every day. Although right now I'm listening to the Merlin trilogy by Stewart. Brilliant. Just brilliant. The wisdom family archetype, the detective, 9 different families, categories. The shadow indicates the shadow work being done here. The light attribute, what you're shooting for, and there is a hidden blessing in it because lead has 3 more atoms than gold on the periodic table, hence the letting go, the releasing, which is shadow work. And shadow work isn't based upon lunar astrology. This is just more going with the tide than against it astrologically. So the shadow attribute, voyeurism, looky-loo, Gladys Kravitz, falsifying information, which, come on, you think that's not going on the planet big time? Of course it is. This is why we heal the stuff within ourselves. We'll see it less on the planet. That's kind of the idea. Light attribute, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Now, I know a Sagittarius when I see one, and I've dated a bunch of y'all. Yeah, if there's something that you'll go hunting, you're the archers, you're the centaurs, the kentors, mutable fire, the quiver of flaming arrows. I want to do that, and I want to know about that, and I want to know about that. Jupiter, ruled by Jupiter, 9th house, spirituality, expansion. Cool. All right, so if that's what's hovering over your head, beaming down the signal to the rest of the chakras, then let's look at that. The next 4 chakras down, the crown, the third eye, the throat, and the heart are the feminine energy, the internal energy, the yin dynamic, 2nd level of power in the 3 levels of power. Your interior world, your interior world. Daughters of the Moon Tarot. Please take a nice deep breath. I think we've got some construction going on. If I have to pause and close the window, I will. Please take a nice deep breath. How dare they? Still point. Yeah, let's freak out the neighbors. As I call upon my goddesses of fire, the sign of Sagittarius, powers of the south, please, my beloved, bright, shining ones of mutable fire, 1 card in clarity for the Sagittarius collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and or cross-watcher, watching this video, receiving this reading. What's going on? Crown, third eye, throat, and heart. Spiritual power, mental power, willpower, emotional power. Where the shadow work begins, you have to choose it. Throat chakra, willpower, dominant element of fire. So please, that's too many cards for a 7-card draw. Please leave the card in my hand. What do they need to be aware of to help them with the shadow work with this detective archetype, this full to new May 2022? Don't freak. 3 of Blades here. Oh, my Chewy is here. Yay, I had a feeling. Thank you. Cute. Boys, the Chewy delivery has come. 3 black cats suddenly are wide awake. Oh, 3 of Blades. 3 of Blades, yes, this is the 3 of Swords, but this is not heartbreak. Not in this deck. This is a maiden, a mother, and a crone sitting in the desert, meditating, focusing their mind, getting to the heart of the matter, which is, I think, a better interpretation of the traditional Rider-Waite 3 of Swords. I've been saying it for decades. It's like, heartbreak is cups, it's emotion, it's water. This is about getting to the heart of the matter, right? So focus. There's a mystery somewhere in play here because we got the Sphinx, right? We've got a pyramid over here, which is certainly about channeling and focusing energy, maybe putting your mind together with other people. But for a wisdom archetype, the detective, very third eye dominant. The sacred truth of the third eye, Carolyn Mason's Anatomy of the Spirit. Every chakra has a sacred truth. It's in my book, Words of Grace, too. Buy it. It's really good, actually. And if I croak, it'll, of course, go global. Because, spoiler alert, we all do. The sacred truth of the third eye, seek only truth. Like the fact that we are eternal, immortal beings on human journeys, on heroes' journeys in human form, right? So find the truth. Get to the heart of the matter on this. Your third eye is there to help, but it is going to take some focus. And you're mutable. You are mutable fire, so fixed air is Aquarius. See what happens. Now, lower three chakras, we complete the set here. The masculine energy, God energy, Yang force, which sounds like something straight out of Ultron. Your relationships in the literal world, the first level of power, the physical world. Root chakra, groups, tribes, circles of family, anything you associate with three people or more, including your genetic heritage and the human race. Second chakra, one-on-one relationships, your relationship to another individual or thing, money, sex, power, addiction, anything where you're learning the lesson horizontally with a person or thing. And solar plexus, your relationship to yourself, your survival intuition, that gut thing that maybe nobody else gets but you. So you see how self-esteem and intuition are really linked there, as well as your honor code, what you will, what you won't, what you do, what you don't, your boundaries, which are always shifting and changing. Please take a nice deep breath. These are ready. Still point. Let's deliver some lightning. As I call upon my gods of fire, sign of Sagittarius, powers of the South, please, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian collective. Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, lower three chakras, masculine energy, inside out, looking at them, outside in them, looking at some person, place, or thing. What do they need to be aware of? Lower three chakra dynamic, masculine, to help them alchemize this detective with that three of blades focus on the inner. Good. Seven of Cups on the outer. I like it. Seven of Cups can be a very, very cloudy, foggy card, but hence the focus. And it's stuff that is emotional. You have a lot of options here. You have a lot of options. And, you know, get to the heart of the matter on this as a detective. Seek out clues. Now, look, the detective isn't always so literal, right? Like Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple and Tommy and Tuppence. I can't get enough of Agatha Christie right now for some weird reason. I can speak in many different British dialects as a result. But, like, think of a mystic, right? Like the clues of the mystery. There are so many mysteries. The truth of who we really are is still a mystery to ourselves, right? I mean, the witches are called, I don't know if everybody here is a witch, but, you know, witches are called the hidden children of the gods, but it's hidden unto ourselves. That's the spiritual path, part awakening. So whatever this is about, and this is still way too general, it is a general read, to target that, which is why if you want a private read with me, there's a video in the description box, booking a reading with Mal, explains it all for you, just like Clarissa Nickelodeon reference. So you're going to have to feel this out. Things might be a little, and particularly for a card, mutable fire, like a Sagittarius, really focusing your element of fire when your water and your air are a little off, right? Not so clear. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. So let's get you a healing mantra, something you can focus the mind on. The Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck to help you with the alchemy. Let's see what hits the table. Breathe. I'm having fun. You having fun? I hope so. Still point. As I call upon the ascended masters of the General Assembly for the Sagittarian Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the perfect healing mantra? Make it specific and clear. Blow their minds, if possible, to help them alchemize this detective archetype. Mental focus on the inner mantra would be really good for that. With that Seven of Cups, like, well, I'm going to do that. They're going to have to probably decide on one of those 7 cups if they want to really bring it into its next step of maturation, evolution, and manifestation. So since we're talking shadow work here, the perfect healing mantra to help them do that this full to new May 2022 is hearing inner guidance. My intuition flows whenever I am still. Focus. Here it is. There might be a lot of emotional stuff going on in your outside world as well, where maybe some of these options that you have are so murky that the mind alone ain't doing it. Because it can, well, but it could be that, and it could be that, and it could be that, it could be that. But hearing inner guidance, yes, of course, there's the intuitive feeling part of that, but to bring it into alignment through stillness. Stillness, it's a big deal. And I didn't make that up. Can you believe it? I know it sounds like something I'd say. No. Turn to the Eastern philosophies, my darling. That's what makes me the powerful witch that I am, is I will find truth. I will seek out truth wherever I am led to find it. And in some things, I'll be honest with you. I'm like, I don't get it. And that's okay, too. You don't have to be a master at everything, but you can certainly hear your own inner guidance. My intuition flows whenever I am still. When you hear inner guidance, you receive an affirming and defining moment of inspiration. It can be a new direction, a new way of seeing old patterns, or an enchanted idea that is delivered in your own voice out of the silence. Yeah, we're talking about meditation here. Seeking truth within first. You would think it would have to be revealed on the outer, right? When inner guidance is heard, you are ready to either hunker down into the healing benefits of your current circumstances, right? Fight. Or move forward into a brand new chapter, which I guess is flight. I don't know. In either case, this is an opportunity to further align with your soul by embracing your needs. Your needs. Your needs. I need to be still. In my line of work, I think it's obvious that I have to pray and meditate in order to pull this off every day. So, you know, I get it. I need that stillness. And it's often in stillness that we can see how everything is actually making us better. Because the mind has to cool down. The ego's always going to want what it doesn't have. So to find that stillness and tap in, it's just a good thing to do, and hear your own inner guidance regardless of what anybody else is saying, particularly as a detective, right? You're just going to go, you know, a clue can totally lead you down the wrong way, and everybody's running that way like lemmings off a cliff, and you're a Sagittarian, you don't got to do that. The mantra is ideal for resolving restlessness. You're known for it. Becoming a better listener and being more open-minded, which is the Sagittarian gig. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Let's see what the higher selves of all involved have to say here. The birds. I love having the windows open. The higher selves of all involved, we're using the Whispers of Love Oracle, which turns the party so wildly sometimes. Oh, that's what we're dealing with. The higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. There are other people involved in this. Their higher selves are involved in this card. But if it's just you solo, which this could totally be, it's just you and yours. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. very reverential vibe here. Okay. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the whisper of love for the Sagittarian collective? Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, the piece of information, inspiration, insight they need to alchemize this detective. 3 of blades, focus on the inner. 7 of cups, many emotional options, but feels a little cloudy on the outer. So hearing inner guidance, that their intuition flows whenever they are still. So what is it that you have for them to help them do this shadow work and find the truth this full to new May 2022? Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Now, interesting. That is something that would come by being still. The ego is not evil. Sorry, I know there's a lot of very old-timey masculine dominant spiritual teachings that make it, really the enemy. It's not. It's the human part of ourselves. It is the conditioning. It's stuff that's written into the script before the soul ever incarnates, right? DNA and ancestral patterns and all that kind of stuff. So for you to find the truth through all of that, you need to tap into, well, this is why I teach, human, hero, immortal, God, right? The ego, the personality, the soul, and the higher self. So to get that there is a service here. I mean, even going back to what I said, in all of these shadow reads, and all the shadow reads I've ever done, all shadow work helps humanity heal. Unity consciousness, holographic, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, quantum, whatever you want to call it. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else, and that could certainly be through prayer, right? For hearing your inner guidance so that you can find your way through the cloudiness of this. And honestly, detectives do get high. I mean, it's a job, right? So they are often in service to other people. But don't forget, you get the spiritual growth and the shadow work benefit, even if this is in service to someone else. With wisdom, you're going to get wisdom out of this like nothing before, I sense. So, 2 more down, just 2 more book reads. We've got the Divine Animals Oracle. Because if you're going to do shadow work, I mean, shadow work is the shamanic descent. It may be part of the dark night of the soul, but not necessarily. Embracing the shadow, so many things. So in like so many heroic stories and poems, there's usually animals that intervene along the way on the hero's journey of that. So let's see from the Divine Animals Oracle what's going on. Please take a nice deep breath. This is my favorite pantheon. Still point. As I call upon the spirit animals and totems for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and/or cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, please. Who walks with them, who swims with them, who flies with them, who crawls with them, giving them the guidance, the grace, the love, the wisdom. Just the faucet on the other side of the wall. It's fine. Grandpa? The guidance, the grace, the love, the wisdom, energetically sensitive over here. The guidance, the grace, the love, the wisdom, this power, and this increasingly enjoyable Sagittarius collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign 7-card draw shadow read. Alchemizing this detective with that internal focus of the 3 of blades, getting to the heart of the matter with 7 of cups on the outer, so you can really feel their intuition, hearing their inner guidance, because their intuition flows whenever they are still. And to really get that the loving thing here is to do something for someone else, but in the healthiest way possible, right? Not manipulation, just that thing of, no, this is my guidance, is to do this to benefit this person, place, or thing. So who walks with them? Who swims with them? Who flies with them? Who crawls with them, giving them all that they need from the animal pantheon this full to new May 2022. The lioness. Ah! I'm so down. Lyrians unite. Oh my goodness gracious. The lioness. And protection. Protection is the key word. She is just gorge. The lioness. No, my angelic name, back from the 90s, Starborn Unlimited, Zelastariel. Find out later that Ariel is the Archangel of Lyons, and then I look at my name, that's Archangelo Lyons. Starseeds, please take a nice deep breath. Meow. Card number 21, Lioness Protection. You are strongly protected right now. You are invited to embrace your authenticity and to be unafraid to wisely express your emotions. Wisely express your emotion, hence that hearing your inner guidance. Your intuition flows whenever you're still. To protect others, we must learn to develop strength in ourselves and to know the power of restraint, which is what real power involves. And that could be the thing that you're doing for someone else, like finding out the truth to protect them. You get that? Very Hercule Poirot. Oh, the little gray cells. Oh, mon ami. The magic. If you have ever seen a lioness in the wild, you will immediately understand the nature of the magic of this magnificent feline. Lionesses are hugely powerful and work as teams to bring down prey and protect the young. This contrast of lethal power and tender protectiveness is the key to lioness magic. Plug into lioness magic in situations where you need responsible power and when you may need some help in restraining a destructive energy, such as rage. The deadly sin of wrath and the heart chakra. Read my book. Read Carolyn Mace's Anatomy of the Spirit. Wow. Okay, so there is certainly a fierceness here. But to do it in protection of someone else by getting the truth here, and really, the internal work is so clear here that you know you're going to really pierce through some of this cloudiness as a result of the cloudiness. I love it. I love it. And to do it in a sense of service and honor and all of that. Though the situation may be cloudy, what better for a detective? Great sounds. Last card down. Remember I said the light has a hidden blessing in it here in the detective archetype? Well, that's why we use the mystical Celtic blessing cards to enrich and empower by Lucy Cavendish, called Blessed Be. As jokey and as fun as I try and do this, considering it's a shadow read during one of the more transformative times on planet Earth, at least this timeline, we do the blessings for real, and may it be a blessing. So here, I'm going to pull the card, I'm going to read from the bookie book, full force, conveying the blessing, and then we'll chat a little bit on the other side. Cool. Excuse me, darling? Let's see what hits the table. I love you. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Right? Intuition flows whenever I am still. Still point. As I call to the pantheon of all pantheons, all traditions, lineages, and cultures, please one card in clarity for the Sagittarian collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, and or their cross watchers. What is the hidden blessing, the gold within the lead, the truth found despite the illusion, the love alchemized from the fear, the shadow from the light, with this detective archetype revealing their great powers of observance, observation, and intuition. Three of Blades, hearing, inner guidance, with their desire to seek out that truth. With that Three of Blades, focus in the third eye to seek only truth. Three of Blades, seek only truth. with that Seven of Cups, navigating through probably an emotional, moody, but mysterious kind of thing there. They're going to have to focus on one of those cups for sure. So hearing inner guidance, getting still, because their intuition flows whenever they're still. And that's everybody, but it do take practice. So that they can do something for someone else, to give their attention to someone else, to really put this into service in terms of protection. This could be anybody, their own family, friends, work of some kind, creativity. It could just be anything in a general read like this. So clarify it, please. Pantheons of all pantheons, what's the hidden blessing here for them? This full to new, May 2022. See, if the blessings repeat, then I know. I shuffled. That's why the prayers are so frickin' long. A blessing for support. And you've got one of the really cute guys. They're mostly goddesses, like females in here, but there's like all the men are pretty primo. Lancelot. Oh, lance some more. So cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't think of who he looks like. I'll think of it, because there's a Liam Neeson card in this deck, no question. Card number 39. A blessing for support. Doing something for someone else with protection? I don't know. I'm seeing a connection there, and we've pretty much opened right to it. Oh, shh, over there. I'm going to do this for realsies. Yeah, it's about a full page, half and half. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Pantheons of all pantheons, confer the blessing through me. Card number 39, a blessing for support. A blessing on you, so that those who are in accord with their hearts and within their noble selves come to your side in times of need as ally, advisor, friend, and if need be, warrior. A blessing upon you now, who needs the support of others. May you send out the call in spirit and in word. And to your side may there come those who know they stand with you. Within this atmosphere of empathy and accord, let there be honor on each side. And let the old dissatisfactions fall away, so that together you can face whatever it is you must confront. For when we stand with others, with the tribe, with the souls of those with whom we have stood in the past, we allow ourselves to have support and back up and the strength of alliance instead of the fragility of isolation. May the right allies come to you and be noble in their deeds and ask nothing of you that you are not willing to give, because it is good and just. May those that come to your side be brave, full of integrity, able to feel, yet do what is right. And when you go through whatever darkness that is before you, may these allies walk with you, allowing you to lead and asking only that you too act with integrity and with justice. May those who stand with you be most blessed, advisor, warrior, kindred, clan, and may you all conquer the enemies both within and without. If it be sickness or hard times, let healing come to you. If it be poverty, let food be placed upon your table. If it be injury, let them offer you the rest that will help you be whole. And if it be in battle, let their swords be sharp, and their skills steadfast, their knowledge of the enemy keen and shining. May you be most blessed in this support, and may rewards come to all those who do what is right in the hardest of times. Look about you, see, They are coming to ride by your side, and you will not go into the darkness alone. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. So mote it be, and so it is. That is a Sagittarian lightning bolt Zeus kind of read. Did you like it? Like it. Hit the thumbs up. A detective seeking the truth, cloudy outside, hearing inner guidance, doing something for someone else, a form of protection and a blessing of support, you being the support and therefore also being supported. Whew, that was a lot. Do you want more of me? Subscribe here on YouTube. Apparently people do such things, but if you want to go deeper, you want to talk about stuff related to this very, very, very subject, come Patreon on Patreon, patreon.com/drawing the circle. Just go have a look at the benefits of each level of subscription you'll get. I'm giving you all I got there. And like I said, if you want to book me for a private reading, there is a video in the description box, booking a reading with Mal. My honor, my pleasure to serve, and just watch it. It's a fun vid, and I think I'll update it later this year. Otherwise, good luck with this. Wishing you all seriously the very, very best and the very, very blessed this full to new May 2022, because it feels like a huge service, not just to yourself, not just to somebody else, but to all of humanity. Good luck on the trail. Work those little gray cells. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.